Okay, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Are you doing? Are you having a good time? I wish you were having a good time at the moment. Okay, so now I'm trying to use a mobile application for recording uh, a short video to present to you about Unit 7, okay, and Unit 8. I will start with Unit 7. I try to make the video very short, okay. Within 10 minutes, you should have learned. You should have learned some things from each part. Okay, so Unit 7 is about it's about attractions. You talk about attractions. Attraction means the place when people travel, they want to see a certain place in particular for some reason. So that's attract people. Attract means make people interest or want to see that. Okay, so, but we focus only attractions in the city. Okay, especially in Ubon city. So when I say attractions, in this sense, I mean Ubon Ratchathani only. Okay, so what's the objective of this? Objective of this, we want you to be able to, of course, to recognize. Okay, recognize means you remember the words vocabulary about tourist attractions in the city, and when you recognize, you can use it as well. But before using it, you have to know that we have to learn some grammar, some rules as well to make sure what we communicate is effectively correct in terms of grammar, or it's attract people as well. So we have to recognize and remember that, and then we also have to understand some basic rules like conditional sentences when we explain about tourist attractions or destinations in the city. Number 6, we can talk. Student can talk about places in the city, especially Ubon Ratchathani city. And the last one, when you talk, you should be able to prepare before talking or before presentation. It means you get to write. You get to write some short passage to introduce the place, and that's what you have to do. Okay, so this is the objective of the class, and then let's take a quick look at the attraction. We talk about attractions, something that attract people. That at least can be divided into two types. The first one is culture. Okay, attractions in culture mean places that human made it. It's not original. It's not happen or occur naturally. For example, temples, pagoda, statues, all these things are created by human being. And when they add details in terms of art, history, this place become interesting. Or a lot of people want to see how it looks like, how old it is, how beautiful it is. They want to see decorative device, okay, something to decorate on the top, or information about history of the place, so they come to visit that. Okay, when we're talking about attractions in Ubon, okay, there are so many places. For example, temples, for sure. People in Ubon, majority of people in Ubon, they have strong sense of religious, pretty much, especially Buddhist. So there are many Buddhist temples, both house temple or forest temple or temple in the jungle, or in Thai we call it Wat Pa. Okay, and I'll give you an examples of the temple. Okay, the temple, the first one we're talking about in the textbook, they mention about Wat Thung Si Mueang. Okay, what is it? Wat Thung Si Mueang. Many students have been already visit there. Okay, in Wat Thung Si Mueang, there is a very outstanding. Outstanding means very special. Okay, when we say outstanding, it means it's very special among others. Okay. In the temple, there is a religious building. We call it Sala Loi Nam, or Bột Loi Nam, something in Thai. Okay, Bột Loi Nam or Sala Loi Nam. It's like Sala. Sala mean scripture hall. I mean, in this sense, scripture hall. Scripture means Buddhist scripture. You know, scripture. It is like Buddhist Bible, or in Thai we call it Trai Bidok or Trai Pitaka. Okay, so when you go to this temple, you will see a lot of beautiful details of architect, and the history of this temple was built, okay, during the reign of King Rama number 3. Okay, So when we talk about the architecture that's been built in the past, we always use past simple, okay, past simple, but passive voice. Okay, so in this, if you look at the sentence, they say the temple is located in, and then followed by the province. Okay, so when you say located in, you want to talk about location of the place. Okay, within a temple boundary, you know, boundary mean area. Okay, boundary, the meaning of boundary is area. And there is an interesting building where Buddhist scripture is houses. Look at the house. How is a verb in this? House as a verb, it means where to keep or to put something in a special place or in particular place. We call it house. Okay, the temple was built during the reign of Rama number 3, okay, King Rama number 3, and the landmark of the temple is the Wood Tripitaka Library, okay, or sometimes we call it Hotrai, built in middle of the pond. All right, middle of the pond means it's surrounded by water. It's surrounded by water. Okay, and let's say the attractions of Hotrai is the architectural style of the building, which is the combination of 3 art school: Thai, Burmese, and Lao. Okay, so I think many students have a clear idea of how the Wat Thung Si Mueang like. Okay, so the next video I'll tell you about the details. Okay, the details of next we go to Wat Prat Thát Nong Bua. Many students go to Wat Prat Thát Nong Bua every week, and I guess you want to know how to say or how to explain the information about the temple in English. So we are going to talk about that in the next slide. Okay, the next video. Sorry. So I'll see you then. Okay. Until then, see you. Bye bye.